Hi there, good people. What's going on? Good evening from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Time is 10, okay, 10 p.m. I was waiting for the power to go out, but didn't happen. But I'm facing this weird angle, and you can only see a little bit of me in the head because my room is messy, and I didn't want to sit in my usual position. I'll tell you, I'll give you some life updates. Many of you have been complaining, what happened to you, bro? You do not show your face no more for months, like couple of months. And I'll tell you what's happening with my life and update. No tragedy, nothing happening, just a few things, keeping me busy. And I'll give you update of my country. So you'll get my health updates if you care for that and what I've been doing. And I will have few things to tell you about fragrances and all that. So just now I finished a couple of reviews. Please check that out. As you can see right behind me is Royce Blue. I was shooting review for that, and also did cover Yatman Legend perfume. So check those out. I'm sitting on my bed basically. My rest of my room is very messy, full of stuff, and I'm trying to sort it out. But I don't know. Let me tell you one by one. Weather update in Bangladesh for last 2 to 3 months since like February, like mid-March. Our heat wave started. Like winter. Moment it finished, this time winter was not very good. Like 2022 end December it started, but we did not get that much cold weather, right? So it didn't really become like time where you can wear jacket and stuff, but we still enjoyed our winter perfumes. But end of February, first week of March, it started getting very, very warm already, and you could see the sun was out. And then right after that, the heat wave started. Like every day from March end, we had 42, 43 degrees Celsius, crazy heat and humidity. People say you complain about your weather a lot. I do, because if you live here, you'll see it's like sunburning. Sun burns you really bad, and you get dehydrated very quickly, and you fall sick with a lot of germs, and virus and bacteria comes. So basically, I fell sick as well throughout the whole year. Like I March and stuff, until from March all the way until May, June, right? I've been having series of sickness. So I was out on and off, on and off. Sometimes I couldn't do videos for a few days, but I realized main problem was, I'll give you my health update now, was I have few medical conditions, okay? I did share sometimes, but many of you do not know. I do have diabetes, I have high BP, and I do have some other ones, like due to, because I take a lot of sugar. I take chocolates, this and that, drinks, like Coke, soft drinks, juice, all that. So that basically made my health really terrible. And many of you told me, you live in a room where you have so many perfumes, they give out, gas and chemical aromas. So those things also perhaps responsible. I cannot say I disagree. And then also, I did not really follow a good life cycle, like not cycle, life routine, that I did not sleep right at night time. I used to sleep like in the morning. So I still do, but I sleep somewhere now 4 to 5 a.m. So I wake up, I have very good sound sleep. And the main changes I made after being so sick, I think in May, I really fell sick. I got some weird food, and then I started throwing up about 15, 16 times. It really destroys you. I lost weight, my eyeballs, everything went in there like this. And then I lost weight. I started doing antibiotics and all, but many of you told me go for medical checkup and all that. But I kind of, you know, detected the problem. Main problem is sugar. That's why I was having a lot of health issues, and sometimes pimples and all that. So that'd be very painful. Nowadays, I walk every day for 1.5 hours at least 1 hour and 15 minutes. So that thing really helps. Even though it's high heat going on right now, heat wave going on, no rain, I got used to the weather. So I'm trying to do some workout and stuff, so I feel better. I sleep so sound nowadays. Back in the days, I was having nightmares and all. So in the middle of all these, we also had started in our country power failure. I did talk about it. It's severe. Sometimes it started with 7 hours per day. Many places 10 hours, 12 hours. If not capital city, people have been suffering because corruption. Okay, simple as that. There's nothing else to say. We live unfortunately in this kind of areas where we have no say, nothing. So basically, just even though we pay our bills, we pay our taxes, we have to suffer because there's no charcoal import right now. So they owe them a big money and stuff, companies, so they cannot produce electricity. So we're having huge problem in our businesses, workplace, huge challenge. Imagine you wake up with no power, you just start sweating, and then 1 hour, it starts with 1 hour. Then you wake up, try to do your work, try to have lunch, then boom, electricity gone. Then you don't have internet, okay, because the electricity internet also goes. And then you cannot process your orders, you cannot live your normal lifestyle like easily. So this have been happening, and I got pretty messed up with that. If I go somewhere, it's like pretty jammed, roads are pretty bad, and there's corrupt cops everywhere. And the thing is, you don't feel even at peace at home. So it really messed me up. So I did not feel I wanted to do much work. I just felt very disappointed, very angry. I do have some, like many of you do have anger management issues. So I got very frustrated with this country and what the system is and the corruption. And then it's just absolutely shameless. There's just nobody apologizes. No one says sorry for your suffering. And if you say something and you speak up for the right cause, you'll be like a enemy. Okay. So I did not want to do any of this. I just want to live my life. I don't want to care for big issues. I used to think a lot for the country, what's going to happen. At this current moment, I just want to have a good life, good health, and then just want to live within myself. I don't want to get into issue with people or fight. I just want to buy my fragrances, do my work, have a Decant page. Let's do that. Even that I'm having challenges. A lot of people messages me. A lot of people message me asking about fragrances. I cannot get back to those because I'm not in the frame of mind, to talk extra. If I get any orders, I try to process it. Even at times, it's so hot out there. You take a shower, you go out, immediately you start sweating, and you come back already feeling dizzy or headache. Just like 10 minutes, just want to process your orders. So business has taken a hit. Okay, in all over Bangladesh, people who are having page or businesses due to power failure, production falls. Of course, you see everything is connected with each other, right? So you feel if it's not my problem, then I don't bother. That's how you feel. At one time, you'll see everybody will be bothered, everybody would be affected. That's what's happening. And we are having many people are having a tough time living in this city. Prices of food has gone crazy high, 2 to 3 times high, and petrol is already expensive here. And then many times people don't have gas to cook at home. So these things, when I see people suffering, it also bothers me. Nowadays I don't want to talk about it, but when I see people in pain, if others are not okay around you, how are you going to be okay, right? So you feel helpless. I sometimes thought, I gave it a thought, I'll tell you frankly, to move from this country. I thought like I'll sell off whatever I have here, and then if I can save up, I do the same work somewhere else, like Dubai. Perhaps if I could get a job at one of the companies, invite me, or in their marketing team, or I could do my YouTube there. Perhaps I could move. I talked about this with some of my friends. Then it's pretty challenging. It's not that easy that you think of, because once you leave, once you move to other countries, if you can, from Bangladesh, it will be very difficult for you to come back. Okay, and you have to leave your family, because my family is not going to move with me. So your parents will be here, and you won't be able to get back here whenever you want to, because tickets are expensive and you don't get holidays or leave very easily. So what happens is there are a lot of things involved, and plus thing is I'm 42. I just turned 42 in May. So all these things do not allow me to make quick, easy decisions. And another thing I'll tell you, I bought a car last year. It's been almost a year, and the car was not very expensive. But in Bangladesh, everything is expensive. If you buy a old car, also it's expensive. But maintaining that, a lot of work to be done, and the mechanics here, everybody is dishonest, man. I do not find that many places where people are honest and do their work and their words are same as their action. So I've been very frustrated, like a lot of people, unpleasant people you have to deal with, and people do not understand, how people are not just sitting at home. So managing the time, it got me pretty upset. So those are the things, the complaints. So that's why I didn't want to face the camera. I see even my hair is kind of like a mess. I used to have like a very sharp hair. Nowadays I don't feel like, I'm like, hi, getting a haircut and everything, it's gonna be like troublesome. Who's gonna go there, wait there, blah blah. Or I cut my own hair, but it's gonna take time. What's the use? So nowadays I try to eat better, try to enjoy like movies. I just take myself away, watch movies. And that thing that you do sometimes, take your phone. Where's my other phone? I don't know where my other phone is. Yeah, here. Like, let's say you just take a phone, and YouTube, or not YouTube, Facebook will give you reels or shorts or videos. You just go one by one whole night. It's an addiction. People just keep watching. Oh, dog video, funny. Babies, cute. Cats, I'll take some cats. Then you watch like some weird food video, and you get middle of the night very hungry, and you start like, oh no, I'm craving for that burger right now. This is what I've been doing. So As I was talking about business, I have a small Decant page since 2017 to support my YouTube channel and my work and buying fragrances. Someone asked me, Joy, how do you afford your clothes, food, and when you buy so many fragrances? This is my work, bro. I don't do anything else. I do feel, when you want to do something, do it seriously. Some of you will say, this is not a solid line or steady line. You're earning. So far, so good. I'll tell you, YouTube monetization has been good. Many of you have been supporting me. You sometimes roll the videos and the ads, so I earn money through the ads. So thank you so much. Some of you do not know how you're helping me, some of you do know, but I've been doing okay, and then I have, alhamdulillah, it's a good life. But when you lose maybe say $500 per month in a business or something, then you feel like you could have done so many more work. Then I was thinking, like, maybe not every month is going to be the same. This month is going to be Eid, so you have to have a spending again. So Bangladeshi people right now, I can see we do have a good community. People are interested in perfumes, but people are buying less now because their income has gone. Like they remain, let's just same, but everything becomes so expensive. People cannot really buy so many luxurious items. Perfumes are luxury items. People cannot like afford fragrances. Like forget about niche designer. Also, people can afford. Even I've been buying so many Middle Eastern perfumes. Like let's say you buy $25 Latafa, and you buy 10. You multiply and you see how much is the total. So last month I went crazy. I spent sort of from my savings. I spent a lot of money on my perfumes to create content. Some of you understand what the hard work is that you have to do. Sometimes I did videos so challenging. I did 3 videos one day, and unfortunately the mic I have, the mic was not connected properly, so it was all muted, so I had to delete everything. I had to redo the videos. 2 or 3 videos that night, I did everything right up and everything. But at times I feel very frustrated, the heat, the unwellness. So I took measures. I took things like controlling my own hands. If you can take every day 1.5 hour for workout, you just sweat it out and you just walk, you feel much better. You eat better, healthy, you lose and you stay in a little bit of shape. You can feel, you don't feel sleepy all day, you don't feel depressed. But still, it's the biggest painful thing in life is money. Okay. Now some of you do not admit it, like some of you have money so you don't care for it, but those people who are working for money, they say, hey, money is not everything. Sadly, money is not everything, but it's a lot. If you don't have money, no one cares for you. Okay, if you're a man, no one cares for you. I'm lucky enough to have some well-wishers. I have a like good friend circle, even though not huge, but I have genuinely caring friends who always check on me. I have a friend who's a doctor who's always checking on my health. So these kind of blessings I have in my life. And my significant other one, like she has been very supportive. She always gives me positive vibes. So it has been possible because of these people around me. Okay, nowadays family also taking care of me, but altogether you have to find a balance. Like this work can get to you, it can get too tiring. Sometimes you feel like I want to take a break, and I cannot take a break. Many of the reviewers cannot take a break. I'll finish with this last topic. I think since 2017 I've been doing reviews. Every day I try to upload, and there was a time I felt like let's do more work. I think 2000, after COVID started, I was at home. I was feeling very upset. Every day I was doing like 3 to 4, sometimes 8 videos per day, and I saw like many reviewers started following my trend. And not many people know this, but I think most of the reviewers used to do like 2 to 3 videos per week because it takes editing, this and that. But nowadays you'll see many reviewers doing daily uploads. Why? Because it gives you extra work, gives you extra income. And if you can make, let's say, one video can get you $100 $200 extra, or a couple of videos per week, why not, man? Money, definitely you need money. So when you have more money, you have more motivation to work. You can get more fragrances, you can buy other stuff. I did get a lot of stuff. Last few months I've been getting shoes, watches. I've been enjoying like food, not super expensive stuff, but still significant amount. But that workload that you have to wake up every day and you have to, like, face the camera and then think of like a topic you want to talk about. This whole thing, it's a process and it takes a lot from you. And most of the time I cannot tell you that it earns the same. January and February, I think these 2 months were very low for me. It was like horrible earning. I did not give up. I told myself, okay, let's keep working. Maybe it will get better. It got a little better. Could have been better even, but God knows best. But the what it takes away from you, if you get demotivated, right? If you do not get enough response, or your videos are a failure, or fragrance that you try to sell as decants, people don't buy, and you cannot blame people because people are suffering already as it is. So at times you want to quit. I'll tell you, I thought of quitting selling my fragrances. I can make good amount of money, I can move away from this country, or do something else, but so far I stick to this, okay? Because I felt like this is one thing I genuinely love. When I cannot focus, I'm very, very upset or something, I come back to reviews, I talk to you guys, right? So do keep me in your prayers. I just want to do a small video. I know this is a weird angle, and I shared a few things. One last thing before I go. I have done a lot of videos, okay, almost nearing 4,000, and I have one thing that I really want, okay? It's not the most important thing, but if I can reach the landmark of 100,000, get the silver play button, I think my numbers will start getting better, and you get better response from the videos. But it's been slow. It's slowed down quite a bit. Many of you told me increase your production value and all that. I can't do it at this moment. I'm sorry. I don't have the time to do editing and all that, and the better camera and all that. I do not want to invest because I'm okay with this. If I have more workload, I cannot manage, right? But then, I'll tell you one thing. Doing almost 4,000 videos, and then you don't have, like, some of you will say, hey, you are good, you're doing good, 90,000 plus. You're doing good, you're going there slowly, maybe end of this year or next year I'll achieve it. I just understood one thing. Things are gonna happen, they're bound to happen when they're bound to happen. You cannot have any control over it. If, let's say, I give away a contest, Aventus to be won, please subscribe to my channel and do this. Overnight, maybe I'll get some few thousand, I'll get there, but it will not give me the satisfaction. I want to earn it. I want to earn it by doing my work. If not like mainstream reviewers like Jeremy, or let's say Ashton, or big reviewers, or Big Beard B, they have huge numbers, right? Or Demi Rawling. Uh, I know they did much more investment than I do, and they are way smarter, they're funny, and the production value is high. So I do not have any complaints. But the most thing that gives me satisfaction is that when I look back on my channel, when I see, let's say I type Mont Blanc Joy Amin, I see all the reviews I've done. I try to cover by house. So if, let's say, the fragrance doesn't have any review, I have covered it for you, just one review, and people say thanks for doing that work, Joy. It means a lot to me, okay? So yeah, this is one thing I'm very proud of. I had a lot of unwanted things have been happening, people talking about you, try to take you down, but I don't care for those anymore. I think of positive vibes, okay? I think of work, and you can get there, you can get success, whatever success means. It will only require hard work. Keep working, man. Do not think of the numbers. Numbers will start happening when your work is good, or your work is honest. So keep working honestly. Do not try to do smart things, and one point you will actually lose hope, and you lose interest, and you just walk away, and then you just wasted your time. I want to make it worthwhile, right? So let's see, let's keep working and see how far I can get from my limited resources. Thanks so much for your love, support, and I'll keep doing reviews as much as I can, and as long as I can. Keep in your prayers, and I also pray for you. Take care. Bye bye.